I'm Janann. This will be my 10th time here. Heather and I lived in the same small town when she was in junior high, and she was good friends with my sister. And so that's how I met Heather. And then years later, I found out she and Brian bought a resort, so I brought a group of friends up and we went kayaking and fell in love with the lake. A few years later, I called my best friend who had told me I needed to plan a kayaking trip. And I said, well, what was your favorite time we've ever paddled? And she said, that day at Fish Trap Lake when it was raining and we were the only ones on the lake. And I said, that was my favorite too. So I called Heather and said, you probably don't have anything open, but we would like to come up these dates in July. And she said, well, we bought the island. Would you want to stay on the island? Yes. And she said, well, there might not be electricity yet. And we said, we don't mind. So that was our first time on the island, and I've been back every year since, except for the year of COVID. I love Campfire Bay Resort. They have something for everyone. Heather grew up with her family running a church camp, so she kind of has that background. They have just turned this around. I mean, every year there's something more, something better. And from the very start, it's been a family camp. There's activities for the kids, there's things for all ages. I brought my kids here when they were younger. I brought my parents here. There's something for everyone, there really is. This is my happy place. I don't have to load or unload my boat for 14 days. I can just walk out and just get in my boat and paddle. Sometimes in my pajamas, I'll just get up at 4 a.m. and go out and meet the sunrise. And we'll go paddle in the sunsets, and to get to go out and fish at any time of day. Just to do the things that I love. Curl up in a chair with a book on the beach and let the dog swim all day long. And there's plenty of shoreline to paddle. You can go on long paddles. We can go through the cattails and get into the other lake, which is an adventure in itself. There's plenty of flora and fauna to see.
It's like a perfect sized lake, right? It's not too big where you get blown off with white caps and endanger yourself, not too small where 1 hour you're to the far side and back. So it's a good sized lake for paddling. Same goes for fish too. It's got excellent fishing of all species too. If you like bass fishing, it's an excellent bass fishing lake. You know, crappies and panfish, they're all excellent size and quantities. So if you're into fishing, you're gonna find something that'll keep you happy here. It's no problem. It's clear water, you know, so it's very fishable. There she is.
This is Barnum. Barnum Poppy is her full name. She loves to fish and kayak and bike and go hiking. So one of the best parts of Sam's Island for us is the fact that dogs are welcome, because Barnum is definitely part of the family, and it's wonderful to have a vacation place that we love that she is welcome as well. I love the Sam's family. They have that incredible gift of making everybody feel like you made their day by showing up. And that is a wonderful gift. When I get in my kayak and paddle out every year, it just makes me teary-eyed every time. It feels like home. So.